asking you this now. Previously I've heard African TV saying that we have, but in what he said, that foundation was not involved. Now I'm saying this now that I'm challenging you people, me, based on what you've said, based on the fact that you have agreed that Ada Foundation is a public lawyer. I'm challenging you, aristocrats, Adenike, that have African TV that have stated in the past that Baba Mohbad need to be petitioned. Please use Ada Foundation as a public that you've agreed them to do. Let them take that mantle. Stop talking about it. You want to talk about it?
You are missing it. Ada may not want it. Do you understand that Ada is a foundation? Ada may not want it. Ada is presenting by yourself. I can't be educating you. I can't be educating you. Please grow up. Okay.
You said they are public.
No. Please wait. Ada Foundation is a leader of her own section of the public. The public is not general. You are part of the public. You don't believe in her.
So it is only the death of MOHBAD.
Me too. I am selective in what I agree with Ada Foundation. I'm not under her. Whatever I want, she may not want it. Only Ada Foundation at the end of the day has the right to tell that lawyer what to do. And have you ever heard Ada Foundation? No. Have you ever heard Ada Foundation saying she wants to petition MOHBAD? So
I'm saying that I'm challenging aristocrats, everybody that
what you should say. What you saying? What should I say? I challenge you guys, papariano, all of you want to petition MOHBAD, please petition him. However we will do it, it doesn't concern you.
I choose to instruct myself to say that
don't align me, please don't align me to people who don't belong to.
Ada Foundation is the public.
No. You see,
lawyer, Papa, wait.
Stop doing that. No, stop doing that. No, stop doing that. The Wahab Shitu was brought in to represent the public.
He's a family lawyer.
Wahab Shitu, we paid money to get a public lawyer to MOHBAD.
Baba Mohbad signed an agreement, and Baba Mohbad signed an agreement. But Ada Foundation signed an agreement and generated money through the public.
Where did Baba generate money?
Representation.
Where did Baba generate money
from the public? Wait, let me tell you something. Let me finish now. I said Baba Mohbad generated money through the public. But when they were signing on Baba Mohbad, and they stated at the court that they are representing Aloba's family. But when Ada Foundation wants to represent, they said they are representing the public. So it is you people that are segmenting. Wait, Ada Foundation on court.
You said represent the public.
So why are we now? Why is the public not arresting Baba Mohbad?
Let me rephrase this for you.
Ada Foundation must petition Baba Mohbad yo. Ada Foundation yẹn pé tẹ́lẹ̀ yẹn ó gbọ́dọ̀ sue Baba Mohbad ó gbọ́dọ̀ as public. Mo ń gbọ́ yín. Eléta wáyé 2025 Ada Foundation ó gbọ́dọ̀ petition against Baba Mohbad sẹ́. Eléta wáyé ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe sẹ́. Ṣebí public ni ṣe gbogbo all public ó gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe.
But Bayo, do you know that?
Are you true, Bayo?
These guys they've been stopped. Remember the last Corona sittings, right?
You see, Bayo, because you are recording, you just want to hear your voice.
No, more. Listen.
Please mute. All right.
Yeah, please mute. No, any mo fẹ́ dá yín lóhùn question yẹn. Mo ní pé ṣé mo record the aspect question yẹn, which is Ada Foundation for public. It's just a.
All right, no wahala. Now, let me educate you. And being educating you also mean let me school you. So it's a usage.
Aristocrat, you cannot school me. Aristocrat, you cannot school me.
Let me educate you.
It is not the same thing. You cannot educate
you. I can okay. Let me explain to you. Is that okay? Is that word okay? Explain is okay for you. Is explain okay
because I'm not. Because I'm not a lawyer does not mean I'm not educated now.
I said explain okay opinion. For you.
Explain your opinion, yes.
Let me
one mute meaning.
Okay.
One mute meaning.
Okay. All right. Now, this is what
I'm going to do. Moderator on the middle platform. I'm going to be moderator on the me. Oh, you want mute me? Oh God, Allah. Hey, Allah.
Bayo, do me a favor. Don't interrupt when I'm talking. Now, number one, Bankole and Smith are engaged by other foundation, which is a foundation, a non-governmental organization. They have their own public. Public, you can also use the word audience, followers, or members. It's just usage of words. Now, they are engaged by other foundation, but they represent a public interest. That is the difference.
Big screen.
They represent a public. Bayo, stop interjecting now. Stop interjecting. Now, Bankole and Smith, that was engaged by other foundation, were briefed by other foundation. Negotiation of their service fee was by other foundation, and they signed a contract that stipulates the scope of work of their service to other foundation. Now, they are also representing public interest. That is the difference when you represent public interest. Is not, yes, public interest. Now, look at the connotation. Public interest. In other words, as an NGO, your job is to people that falls within your NGO objective. And it is that interest, the interest of your NGO is on behalf of the publics that you cater for. Now, in an inquest, in this case of Bankole and Smith, a contract was signed. And in that contract, the scope of work the firm is to do for other foundation is already stipulated. Now, other foundation is also part of the public. If, for example, there is discussion and a topic comes up and other foundation...
Can I crave your indulgence, sir? Can I crave your indulgence, sir?
Bayo, go ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Muted. I can't hear you. You are muted.
Don't mute me. I don't know why they keep muting me. I'm sorry. I'm saying that I crave your indulgence, sir. I just want to establish something. Like I said earlier, I said I have a 45-second recorded of being established as their public people. Now, I want you to put it to me that when you are saying they are public lawyers representing the public interest, are you saying that segments, section, group of public? Because when they were putting GoFundMe out, when they put the account out, they never stated that it's certain group of public that they want to donate to that account. So now, if you are saying that it is certain public, that's I want to establish that at this section of public, because I want to know if it's certain public that donated money and it's certain public that they are representing. Because what I understand is public. General is general public. You understand? Is it that other foundation is representing small section of the public? And is it that the small section of the public donated money? So that when we are arguing, when we want to start talking ourselves in the future, we will know that other foundation is representing small section of the public, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Go on, sir.
Now, again, let's get the concept right. NGO does things that is under their objective as registered and communicated to the CAC. 2, they have their own public. They have members. They will always have donors. And any member of the public that shares their vision can also support. Now, in contribution towards NGO, is it everyone that contributes towards NGO? No. It's a section of the public that contributes towards it. It's not everybody in Nigeria that will put on one cupboard. No. It is a section of the people. And these are their members, people that share their vision. However, all activities they do is also in towards public interest, helping a section of the public that they know they will give it to. Now, in funding, it is not the whole public that will fund them. It's still a section of the public. And these are the people they will see. It's like Rotary Club, Rotaract Club, or any Lions Club. The members of Lions Club will contribute towards their project. But when they do projects, they will go
that
to...
is a section.
Listen,
they are not group. They are not public. Rotary Club are not public. Funds are generated by the group members, not general public.
Bayo, stop interjecting and let me talk. And this is always our clash. You like to interject. Now, take a Rotary Club, for example. Take a Rotary Club. Rotary Club have members. NGOs will have members. And Rotary Club, also when they want to raise funds, they pick non-members to share to them that we want to raise funds, support us. They do it. Lion Club do the same. They are not necessarily registered member of Lion Club or Rotary Club, but they send donation letters to people that are not even their member, and they will state what they want to do. And if those people want to contribute, they will contribute. In other words,
is that what other foundation did? Is that what other foundation did?
You like interjecting, and stop interjecting. Now, if that is the case, in terms of funding, of getting funding, you won't say it is the entire public that funded that funded them. But a section of the public will fund them. But in the benefit of what the funding will go for, it is in public interest. Justice for MOHBAD is not really a justice for the Aloba family. It is in public interest that these organizations are involved and to ensure that they are part of the process for justice to be given for every other person concerned. That is in public interest. That is the overall objective. Now,
but
let's go straight.
I bring a question. Please, sir. I'm sorry, sir. So, in your submission now, sir, as Ada Foundation,
don't ask. No, just let me finish what I want to say. Don't ask me. Just
okay.
Now, going back to what you were saying, if Ada Foundation as an organization engaged a chamber, a legal chamber, and they signed a contract with them, yes, it is in public interest, but in relation with those lawyers, it is going to be from Ada Foundation relating to them. Now, it is now Ada Foundation, which is also part of the public, listening to public, and they will look at, public are saying this. If they look at it and it falls around what they want the lawyer to focus on, they will tell them, can you add this to what you are going to do? Now, it is not for you to now say, if the public wakes up tomorrow and say, hey, we expect the Aloba's lawyer to petition the gate man in Mohbad's estate, and they are not doing it. And because the public is talking about it, Ada Foundation, you must do it. It doesn't fall like that. You cannot put them under that.
It fall like that. Based on everybody's analysis, based on Papariano, African TV, your analysis, African TV, everybody's analysis, Wig in a Wig, Candy Crush and the rest. Everybody that is championing for public lawyer, what you are requesting is that anybody, even if you donate money, if anybody donate money now, what everybody is requesting is that what Baba Mohbad did not do right, the public should do it in against Baba Mohbad because for not doing it right. And that was why I came up on this platform. If you are saying a small section of Ada Foundation contributed money, right, it's still public. But when they were contributing money, sections were not put in context, all right? Because I and my people, we investigated that Foundation's GoFundMe, we investigated it. There was no restriction, there was no limitation to the donation, all right? So in that regard, that money is coming from the general public all over the world, because everybody can access that donation, can see and can donate. So that has no limitation to the public. Now, if they are representing themselves at the court to say that they are for the public, that has also promotes them to say that they are the public. So if now the public that you and me and everybody has donated money to are saying that Baba Mohbad is not doing something right, why is that foundation not doing it? If they get liver, if they know that they are doing something they are supposed to do, forget the case of the corona inquest. Some people are writing petition. See, let me say that petition of the FCC. What you don't know is that the fact is that the raw petition, I have a copy of it. When they were writing it, as they are writing, sending, doing all these things, a copy was sent to me. I was opportune to see a raw copy of that petition of the EFCC. And that is how bad it is. When people think that they are doing things, see, everybody is doing things based on agenda, personal vendetta. That is why when people do things, I don't worry myself. Now, if truly Ada Foundation is for the public, let Ada Foundation start. I've made say 2025, today 2nd. I've said it yesterday 1st of January. Why is Ada Foundation not helping the same public to fight Damola and Darusha's case? Why is it only Baba Mohbad? Why is it only the corona? After so many money has been donated into their account, the public is not asking for accountability from them, right? But we are asking for actions from them. Why they never petition? Why they never appear at the courts? But on this platform, you've chastised Baba Mohbad, you've dragged Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad no go station, you no go find out. Baba Mohbad is defending Adura, but not from this platform, not from the platform of people chastised Baba Mohbad that have said that they went to the station to establish. Yomi has been to this platform. In Yomi's point, Yomi came here, I didn't hear that they look him. You understand? I saw him somewhere, I asked him a question. Does the video exist? He said yes. Now, what you guys don't understand is, when he was at the station of Baba Mohbad was in communication with some people. We asked Baba Mohbad to ask him the video. He did not give Baba Mohbad that video, that 3 seconds video. He did not give Baba Mohbad lawyer that 3 seconds. He did not even show them the video. So he didn't do it. Now that you know that he didn't do it. Baba Mohbad is not asking because he doesn't have an evidence, right? Now that Yomi Fabi has an evidence, why are you not asking him to go to Ada Foundation? Establish Ada Foundation. Establish the fact that Ada Foundation is a public lawyer. Check Baba Mohbad. All this noise we are making, you know, go reach like that. Make Ada Foundation just go court. Bah, the super Baba Mohbad. Make we see her now. Then we go analyze. Why is it just 1, few, 2, 3 people talking about public lawyer? Why is it not Papariano saying Ada Foundation do this? Why aristocrat? Why you not saying Ada Foundation must do this? It is the general money. Do you know if I put money in that account? Do you know if I put? Because I remember I shout that go for me on this page. I demand and I challenge that Ada Foundation should take responsibility and defend the public which they have collected money from, and do it, and stop begging about Mohbad behind the corner. Let them stop begging about Mohbad behind the corner. Let them do the public thing that they've collected money for. Let them take an action. The money they took was not only for inquest, it's for the public. Let them do it. Let's see what they want to do for the public. Sue Baba Mohbad, EFCC. Sue Baba Mohbad for not doing this. Sue Baba Mohbad. Sue Adura and Darosha for the 3-second video. Let them see what they can do. That is my fight here this night. If you cannot do that in the next 1 week, then let's stop talking about public. Let's stop challenging Baba Mohbad legal team. Let's stop challenging the fact that Baba Mohbad is not doing anything. If your lawyer, your public lawyer, Bankole and Smith, that has been paid 10 million naira to, according to speculations and this, if they cannot say that this is what they've done, the only thing that they've done in registry now, 2 things. They were able to put stay of proceeding on the inquest. Number 1. Number 2, they were able to go and meet Baba Mohbad that they want to join Baba Mohbad legal team. That is only the things they've done with the public money. Is it not called for questioning? I'm challenging you now, challenging everybody here on this platform now, that the money that they have donated to Ada Foundation, let her put it to use. Arrest Baba Mohbad, petition Baba Mohbad, petition Baba Mohbad, petition Adura. If you don't do that, let's not talk about it again. Ask me a question.
Why was the BNS stopped for engaging part of the city corona, the last sittings?
I'm not an attorney general of the state. When Ada Foundation lawyers, when they received an email, it was through the DPP, Department of Public Prosecution. They received a mail through the DPP. And in the mail, they give reasons and the conditions why they were not going to be part of the corona. It is not Baba Mohbad. It is not me. It is not you. You understand? So that is that question. I cannot answer it. You understand? Why they were stopped is not me. It's not you. It's not Baba Mohbad. It's not Sanshitu. It's not Odumosu. It's not Papariano. It's not Aristocrat. But the DPP sent them an email to tell them that your credentials to participate at the inquest has been revoked. You will not be able to participate with conditions. And that was the condition that they took to court. Yes, next question. Mr. Chrissy. Richie.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Oh yeah, sorry now. Want to down question? Yeah, go on now.
The other question that I have for you is because we didn't finish it when Papariano interjected me on the DNA cases that you were trying to describe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong. The joint decision or joint agreement that we discussed, isn't it the fact that Rumi was saying that he wants this DNA to go through the legal process to be more structured, handled by the court? Isn't it the reason?
He said that is it not structured and what?
I'm saying the Wumi's team, they want this DNA to be supervised by the court, right?
Yeah, you know, the thing is that before you say what Wumi is saying or requesting, you have to ask what was Baba Mohbad requesting for. You understand? Baba Mohbad was requesting that a DNA must be done, and in the application, conditions were stated why they have to do it, how they want to do it. Now, when they go to court, and interjectory application was submitted by Wumi to state that everything Baba Mohbad have said should be thrown out. They don't want to do it. Baba Mohbad does not have the right. And the magistrate says that that application that Wumi submitted would not come to play. That means that interjectory application was thrown out.
Yeah.
So Baba Mohbad's application and condition begin to proceed in the court. All right. So now, whatever Baba Mohbad has submitted, he has submitted it in the public interest, which is the DNA which the public is requesting for. All right. We say everybody say DNA is a must, right? He has done that in the regard of the public interest. The girl has said that she will only do it if court order was given. When they went to court, they were not going to court to challenge. They were going to court for an application. One. When they go to court, the judgment was that, oh, Wumi, we have received an application that you want to compel to do DNA. How do you respond? She interjected. That is to say, to challenge that application of Baba Mohbad. That means I don't want to do it. In that interjectory application, she stated the condition why she will not do it.
Are you talking about the phone call made to her in her absence? Made to her directly from the court?
You are saying that is the day of that is the final day. I'm talking about how the process starts. The outcry of the public is that DNA is a must. The girl said in November 2023 that she will not do DNA until court application.
Yeah. I've moved away from that. I'm talking about the last decision. That's what I'm.
Okay. Now what do you want? Okay, ask me now.
I'm saying the last sitting for the decision, it was kind of amicable solution between both parties, right?
Yes, let me say this, October 8th, 2023, 2024, there were several calls because that was the day they were supposed to hear the case. They were supposed to do a major hearing on the case and make a judgment. That was the final day of judgment and hearing.
But how can you, this is what I'm asking, how can you be making a final judgment on the case and you having this case in the family court, right?
Because prior to that date, the magistrate has made different intermediary action.
Okay, that was the intermediary actions.
Yes, there are several. Oh, maybe.
So that brought it to the lower chambers, right?
Mr. Michi, you are missing. Oh, Mr. Richie.
I'm not missing. I'm asking this question. I'm asking this question just to understand your point.
Yeah, because I mean, if you have understand this case from the beginning, then all this question, because if October 8th, that they were supposed to pronounce the judgment and make the argument and make a pronouncement.
No, because I'm saying the reason I'm saying is the judge never gave a ruling in this case. That's where I'm coming from.
Because the family agreed.
Yeah. So for you now saying that you are playing it the way you're playing it, your narrative now, as if it was one-sided kind of decision.
No, I never played it as a one-sided. I'm playing it on the fact that it is one-sided.
Somehow.
No, I said, my voice is. What do you mean?
You sound very robotic. Very robotic. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, yeah.
But you sound very robotic.
Oh, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's network. Can I go on?
Try again.
I said that based on that day pronouncement, I'm talking because Baba MOHBAD has the upper hand in that application, despite the fact that the application was negotiated and there was a discussion. In that application, Baba MOHBAD still value the public. It is just that it is not, the information is not known to the general public. But as I'm telling you that in that application, in that submission, in that regard, Baba MOHBAD still has the upper hand. Baba MOHBAD still have 80%. The condition which I feel that these people are really looking for is that whatever it is, the result should not be made public. And who asks for that? Who asks for such application? Who asks for that? Who in God's word asks for such prayer in court? Mr. Richie, you understand?
No, you confuse me more. Anyway.
Oh, wow.
That's okay.
Now.
No, that's fine. I think going on what Aristotle mentioned about the other foundation, is it clear to you now? And then you mentioned that a public, and don't forget that public could be, listen, public could have a division, right?
That's what I'm trying to prove. And that was why I requested that I recall this, right? I don't want to understand that there's a group of public. How can you say there's a group of public now, Mr. Richie? Prove it to me, group of public. What dictionary dictates public as groups? Association, group, community.
Okay, so are you not referring yourself as a public?
I'm a public.
Right.
I am a public.
And then you belong. Okay. And then you belong to Joseph Aloba's team, right?
I belong to the true side of justice for MOHBAD. The true side of justice for MOHBAD.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
May I ask you a question then in the line of Joseph Aloba?
No, let's continue that. Let's finish that other foundation. Let's finish that for that foundation.
Okay.
First.
You are saying it belongs to You are saying you belong from what I've listened to you so far in the past few months. I can see that you're very.
Yeah, past few months, okay.
Yeah.
Few months. I don't know.
Yeah. I listen to you a lot, right?
Oh, really? I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I can see you are very actively supporting Joseph Aloba, which is fine.
Now, God,
you
Joseph
can choose
Aloba and Muiwa, àwọn méjèèjì yẹn mi fi wọ́n ṣeré.
They can do no wrong.
Aloba and Muiwa mi fi wọ́n ṣeré.
They can do no wrong.
They can do wrong. I chastise them when they do wrong now, of course. But mo fi wọ́n ṣeré does not mean that when they do wrong, I will not chastise. Okay. You understand? Yes.
So were you happy that there wasn't a deep deal accountability about public fund?
I mean, like I said earlier, I want us to quickly finish the issue of the other foundation before we move to Aloba and Mr. Muiwa. You understand?
No, the other foundation. The only thing we can say now, let's wait for the court sittings. And
no. You see, now let me say this to you now.
Yeah.
This other, I love to talk about other foundation, but I see people don't want to talk about other foundation. All right, other foundation is a public entity. There is nothing like a section of the group. I said in my own investigation in other foundation.
No, I just want to break down for you. Represent the public interest.
I'm not
public interest.
Yes, public, which is not section. All right. Not section. So if other foundation is a public section, why is other foundation lawyer not representing the public interest, which is suing Baba Mohbad for gross negligence, suing Baba Mohbad for financial fraud? Why is this an individual? Why an individual is suing Baba Mohbad? They understand my question, Mr. Richie. Why somebody will carry home money to go and sue Baba Mohbad? To go and write petition against Baba Mohbad.
The way I think you're looking at it, right? Is people petitioned individually. I think you've heard that before, right?
Why would an individual be doing that when there's a public lawyer?
Let me answer your question, right? And if you have a legal representative that's going to be on the ground, right? Representing the interests of the public. So what's wrong with that? That's more powerful, right?
But they are not taking that action, though.
Why do you say that?
If like I said,
they have been currently they've been gagged, right? There's a case.
No, but it's a different case.
No, it's
Corona
not a different
inquest.
Case. They want to participate. Listen, they want to participate.
Richie, let's segment. Let's group these cases. All right, because the same thing you are saying now is
listen, the corona for them present. Let me tell you this. For them having chance in the corona inquest, they will ask questions. They will cross-examine all these people, right? Including Wumi, including Joseph Aloba himself.
Of course, which is very helpful to us.
And that will make
it's helpful to me,
to the public as a matter of public interest.
I swear it's helpful for everybody in the public. I swear to God.
So why are you now objecting to that?
Mr. Richie, I never objected to it.
Then why are you going on about the private petition as opposed to the legal representative?
Quote me where I've gone against.
No, you are saying that why at the public individually writing petition, why didn't they go through Adas Foundation, through Bankole and Smith?
Because the action of the public at the corona inquest is that the government does not want them to participate at the inquest, all right, as a public entity, all right? Now, if the same public entity is seeing Mr. Aloba as not being truthful to them, and one of the people of the public is doing that in his own capacity or his own capacity, that is wrong.
No, you're not getting the point. You're not getting the point. Listen, okay. Let me use this layman terms, right? Teach me how to fish, right? It's better than giving me a fish. Okay. And if you have a legal representative that's actually on the ground, right, that's acting independently, that means not in support of Wumi or not in support of Joseph Aloba, is that not bringing more of equality and transparency into the inquest?
The more the merrier. Yeah,
it's not about the more the merrier. It's about cross-examining those mentioned, including Joseph Aloba himself, right?
Which is good.
Yeah.
Let me say this to you.
So listen.
The Corona Law. Let me quickly interpret the Corona Law to you. Every lawyer that participated at the Corona inquest, for people that does not know, now this is an advantage of as much lawyer as possible. Every lawyer that participates at Corona inquest will be part of the committee that will make a recommendation. If Odumosu is writing recommendation based on page 115, 120, 125, 2 of this and do on that, Sanshitu is writing his own recommendation based on page 115, 205, 300 to make a recommendation based on their own line of questioning. Bankole and Smith will also be writing that inquest. Now, 4 lawyers, according to the CTC that we have at hand right now, 4 lawyers have established negligence. The only people that have not established anything is the DPP. Salako is the name of the lawyer that was sent in by the DPP. And Wumi's lawyer. Those are the 2 lawyers that has not established any crime. They've not established any crime at that inquest. Go read the CTC. But other 4 lawyers, there is Iwaola, that is the lawyer for the entertainment. Number 2, there is a woman lawyer that is supporting women in Ikorodu branches, right? There is a Baba Mohbad's lawyer, and there is also Bankole and Smith. In the 2-3 times they appeared in the inquest, at that time 4 people have established criminal negligence, which is good for us. You understand? Now, if they are making a recommendation, tell me how these 4 lawyers that have established this in their line of question will not make recommendation based on that. But what people don't understand is that the government don't want them to continue because they don't want as much people to make much recommendation. It's a basic fact. The government don't want them, they don't want a lot of people to make recommendation because if it is a CTC, you can have access to that. That recommendation is going to be made public under the law of the judicial system. The moment it is made at the coroner or any court, you can request for the CTC of it and you can read it. So once you start reading the recommendation of them, of what 5 or 4 people have said, and the government is not taking action, it is a slap on the government. So Bankole and Smith not being at the inquest, it is a loss for the public. It's a loss for Aloba's family. It's a loss for me. It's a loss for you. Okay. Now, it is a crime against the state. If Aloba's family is saying that we want to do this and the public is saying they want to do this, why is the government denying these people the rights, constitutional rights?
Super.
You understand?
Yeah.
Now, oh, my phone is going to die. Oh, yeah. So now, right? Now, based on the Corona law of the state, my phone. Oh yeah, it's charging now. Whoosh. Based on the Corona law of the state, right? The family, the legal team. Bankole and Smith, they took the legal aspect of it, they exploit it to challenge the decision of the DPP. I'm saying the DPP, not the magistrate, because according to the email that was received by Bankole and Smith, the Department of Public Prosecution recommended that their credentials to participate at the Corona should be withdrawn. They should not continue at the Corona. Now DPP talk am. No be me, no be you, no be Baba Mohbad. Department of now them send them that email. And that was why when they were sending their case to court.
Your kid is making noise.
Sorry, mama. Sorry. What happened? Sorry, mama. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, go to mommy. Go to mommy. Mommy wants you. Sorry, mommy wants you. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys.
That's okay. It's just talk for the TikTok, actually.
Yeah, fine.
Yep.
So now, when that situation came to be, they are challenging the Lagos State, and they are challenging Lagos State based on the letter they received from the DPP. Now they are not challenging Baba Mohbad, they are not challenging me, they are challenging the Lagos State government, the judicial system. And when they go to court, the magistrate herself now file another application to challenge Bankole and Smith personally herself. The application was against the DPP, but when they go to court, when they were hearing the first hearing, the woman herself say she is challenging Bankole and Smith based on this, based on that, based on this. Now 2 cases.
Anyway,
now it's not 2 cases.
Don't let us get too much.
Bayo, repeat what you said. Repeat.
I said the woman herself. The woman herself is now the woman herself is now filing an application against Bankole and Smith personally.
No.
That was wrong.
That is not how it goes. This is what happened. He has the DPP advice.
Sorry, Mr. Aristocrat.
The magistrate.
Mr. Aristocrat.
Arifa.
Sorry, sir.
Yeah.
Let him finish his explanation. Please wait. Please, sir. Let Mr. Bayo.
He has said it before, Arifa.
I just came.
He just repeated himself.
I just came in, so I am listening to what he's explaining, and I would love him to just finish up, please, because I know Mr. Aristocrat knows more. You understand? So I don't want him to come in yet. Let Mr. Bayo finish his little explanation, and I will also beg him to just cut it short.
Yeah, maybe it's better.
I'll finish. Thank you.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
All right. Then let Aristocrat,
please.
You are misconstruing things. Now, the DPP is the public prosecution. At the inquest, the controller of the inquest, the chairman of the inquest is the magistrate.
Exactly.
With other members. Now, the DPP is a participant standing in for the state. Any direction that will be given at the inquest, it is the magistrate that will pronounce it. Whether the DPP advise or not, it doesn't matter. It is her. The court that Bankole and Smith went to was to challenge the ruling of the magistrate and also join the DPP, that is the Attorney General of the state, in that suit in an high court.
Aristocrat,
now,
I'm sorry, sir. I want to ask you. Wait.
You just said you finished. Don't ask me question.
No.
Let me
I
explain
want to
what I'm
remind you.
explaining.
Okay, I'm going
just
the email that terminated.
Bye-bye. Bayo, téèyàn bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ lọ, má máa fi question sáàrin. I'm answering one question.
I want you to say it.
No,
the message.
Má jẹ́ kí n sọmọ bàbá yìí, jẹ́ kí n sọ̀rọ̀ tí mo sọ.
Go on.
Now, Bankole and Smith, on the instruction of their client, Ada Universe Foundation, went to an higher court to seek redress that they cannot be denied to participate in the inquest. Therefore, it is the job of an upper court, because it's an inquest which has a magistrate as the head of that inquest, to look at the law that constitutes the sitting of the inquest and rule whether the pronouncement or the decision of the magistrate on participation was right or wrong. If it is wrong, they should correct it. But while they are doing that, they need to put the inquest on hold, because that is a substantive matter that is challenging a ruling of the magistrate. When the case started, a letter of the summon was sent to both the DPP and the magistrate. Not that the magistrate went to court. Magistrate did not go to court on anything. Now, because the two of them are the respondents and the applicant, which is the Ada Foundation. They are supposed to write through an affidavit to the court to explain their position, whether they agree to the summon or the suit of Ada Foundation or not. Now, the DPP responded. It took the third sitting before the magistrate now sent a lawyer to respond, and she was applying to the court to say they should postpone so that she will respond. And the judge gave an ultimatum. On the next hearing, you must respond. So it wasn't that the magistrate now went, what is the magistrate challenging? It is one simple thing. You have made a ruling. I took you to court on A. It is for you to respond to the court through a writing that I agree with the summon or I don't. It is now left for the judge, who is now an high court judge, to read all through the affidavits and want to make decision and give a day for them to come and do the trial and all that.
Thank you for clear.
So the way you put it was not the way it was ordered.
Aristocrat, okay, was it the
Bayo?
Please, can you admit it?
they meet you? Where did they happen? Ṣé ká máa lọ ni?
No mind them. Oya máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ.
Bàbá bò kó mo béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ni pé in all everything you've said, is it Baba Mohbad or the public that closed the inquest?
What kind of question? I will not answer that question. Everybody knows how the matter of the inquest went.
I'm asking you now. Okay, sorry. Let me rephrase. The credentials of the Bankole and Smith were withdrawn. Who withdraw the credentials of Bankole and Smith at the inquest?
Get something right. Credentials of Bankole and Smith were not withdrawn. This was what happened. Bankole and Smith, right from beginning, and I think Arifa can say all that, which everybody knew, applied and the application was there. And the day they went to court, the magistrate allowed them to do whatever they want to do. The second time they came. Let me stop. Then the second time they came, they told I think the first time they came, it was the DPP that stood that they will not accept them. And the magistrate overruled them.
Allowed them.
Overruled the lawyer from the DPP.
Yes.
That she has the right to allow anybody to be there. That is and they told her, we've sent our application to you. It is in your office. Now, the day they were, she came and said they don't have local standing. They told her that we have sent our application to you.
Application to the DPP.
That she has not.
So the DPP.
Which application to the application will go to the magistrate office as well. The magistrate, if it is the DPP, is the DPP the magistrate of inquest?
Exactly.
Is it the DPP that is on the inquest?
Who withdraw the credentials of the Bankole and Smith?
Wait, Bayo.
Who dá mi lóhùn question yẹn? Who eject for clarity sake? Eject I saw in one line.
Let's get something clear.
Who sent an email to withdraw the credentials of Bankole and Smith? Aristocrat. If you don't answer that question, Mama Jabo, Mama Lo. Who sent an email to withdraw?
Yes. Majabo Komalo.
Tabale dey that question yẹn. I want to go.
Bayo, Majabo Komalo. Èmi kọ́ ló máa lẹ̀ pọ̀ lọ́mọ.
mi ò wá lè fún fẹ́ question mi ni mo sọ ṣe ìrìn máa
Aristo, please, before he goes, leave Bayo alone. Aristo, leave Bayo alone.
Who withdraw the credentials of Bankole and Smith?
Yes.
Let me ask him a question. I need to ask him a question.
Wait,
Bayo, Happy New Year.
Susie, Happy New Year. Wait, hold on, please. I'm sorry. I will. Who withdraw the credentials of Bankole and Smith? Aristocrat.
No.
Was it the magistrate or
this
the
was
DPP?
what? Listen.
Just answer the question.
Listen.
Is it the DPP or the magistrate?
Bayo, relax.
Down.
This
okay,
was what.
Since you don't want to answer the question,
why are you asking a close question?
Go
why are you asking a close question? What kind of
Susie
discussion?
for justice. Happy New Year, ma.
Happy New Year. Yeah. I've been listening to
Susie,
you
wait.
for
Susie,
like
wait.
about.
Susie, wait. Susie, wait.
Okay.
Bayo, whether you listen or not, this was what the DPP did. This was what This was what the DPP did. The DPP wrote to counter the participation of Bankole and Smith. That is their job to do. They cannot withdraw them because they don't have that local standing. They don't have the power to say you can stay, you cannot stay. It is the magistrate of the inquest. And it was the magistrate of inquest that told Bankole and Smith that they will not participate, not the DPP. And that was why Bankole and Smith said, we are going to an upper court to challenge your ruling, dear magistrate. They did not direct it to the DPP. The DPP only wrote to say, we don't want them. Which another lawyer too can say, we don't want this person. And they put their facts. But the person that has the power, the local standing, to say a lawyer cannot participate in an inquest is the chairman of that inquest, and that is the magistrate. Simple and short. So it is not a DPP. DPP is also a participant representing the state in an inquest. You cannot be a player in a tournament and also be the judge. It cannot happen. But you can always err. You can always air your grievance and say, we apply. We don't want this people. Just like what they do the very first day.
No, because you are talking over. It's okay, Bayo. You are just talking over. It's not right. Now you heard it. Anyway, you heard the explanation.
The first day Bankole and Smith came to the inquest, the DPP countered them. And I think Falano as well that day. And the magistrate ruled, but it was not formal. What the DPP did again was to formally counter them. And the DPP cannot tell any lawyer now. It is
something. Aristocrat, it is something that pains my heart.
So now you will say you understand.
Let me say, I think it's okay. I'm not. See, it is
not order the lawyer out of the inquest.
But
wait.
Get it straight.
Oh my God,
Mr. Richie. You see, it is very, very bad when we see things the way we are supposed to see it. My question is directed to clear things on the part that this Bankole and Smith being executive or being excused from the inquest is not Baba Mohbad's doing. I'm trying to clear that. And
Bayo, nobody has ever said it was Baba Mohbad that chased Bankole and Smith out of the inquest.
Nobody has ever called you anti-justice.
Nobody has said that.
Has anyone said it was Baba Mohbad that removed? Has anyone called you
anti-justice?
What are you clearing? You say you want to clear that it's not Baba Mohbad that took Bankole and Smith out. Who have ever said Baba Mohbad took Bankole and Smith out? And Baba Mohbad don't have such power.
Richie,
he does not have such power.
Leave this.
So what are you saying? What are you clearing?
You said they call you anti-justice. Susie have said that they call her anti-justice. Who has called them or you anti-justice? Speculations. Facebook talk. TikTok talk, right? Let's move that. Let Susie ask me questions. She wants to ask me questions.
My question is gonna be.
Happy New Year,
it's gonna be 3 in 1.
No fighting, no cussing, no.
Yeah.
No names,
Happy New Year, Happy New Year.
Susie doesn't go.
You want to go before me? My question is just gonna be just quick.
No worry.
Yeah, you're going to go before me. I just want to be sure that Bayo Billions has agreed to this correction from aristocrats.
What correction, sir?
The fact that the DPP did not have power to withdraw or chase Bankole and Smith out of Corona inquest. It is only the magistrate. It is only the magistrate that can take in or take out anybody based on our own recommendation or any formal application that has been sent to her.
Through which place? Through which department?
Any department can do that. Not under most. It is DPP alone.
By Sarifa, let's mute. Let's forget that part.
A barrister. No, I'm not a barrister.
Let's leave it. By Sarifa, forget. If
any lawyer can object to anybody.
Any lawyer can object to anybody through an office, through a registered jurisdiction, through a registered entity. You understand?
Aristotle has put in a very limited time.
Bayo, you're getting something wrong. Bayo,
see,
please.
Imagine.
Bayo, you are getting something. No, you cannot go with the wrong impression.
But you cannot run with this narrative. Listen.
Let me
if I ask you one question now, let me ask you. No, don't explain. Let me ask you this question. Aristocrat, you've said all of this, and Arifa is now echoing what you said. But I've asked you this question: if the magistrate is withdrawing the credentials of Bankole and Smith, if she's saying Bankole and Smith should not participate, through which application, through which office is she doing it? Tell me one single language.
Now. Wait now, Bayo.
Tell me which office.
See, Bayo.
Question here.
She did that through her office. You cannot rule. You see,
is she our own boss? Is she our own boss?
I don't know if wait, Bayo. I don't know if I'm the one getting something wrong.
I want to ask you this question. Okay, now let's move forward.
I don't know.
When they went to court, the first appearance, when they went to court,
just let me explain what I want to explain. Let me explain what I want to explain.
When they went to court, when Bankole and Smith went to first appearance in court,
Bayo, let me explain what I want to explain. Let me explain what I want to explain.
When Bankole and Smith, when Bankole and Smith went to court, the first appearance in court was against who? Was against
who? There is something you need to get. The boss of judges in any organized judicial, the boss of any judge, either high court judge, magistrate court, or whatever, is under the chief justice of the states.
Which
the
department?
Boss
DPP
of the judge is the judiciary.
Who is
not DPP? DPP.
Attorney General.
But Attorney General is not the chief justice of a state. Attorney General is the commissioner of justice. Is a lawyer and commissioner of justice. Just like you have the Attorney General.
The chief justice.
Listen. Attorney General cannot direct the chief justice.
I know they agree. I know they agree.
Ask your dad. That it is the Attorney General that controls the
let's move on.
Susie, what is wrong with this guy? What kind of impression are you creating? What kind of impression? Okay. Please. Let me even ask Richie. Let me ask the question. Under democracy, how many arms of government do you have?
Susie, just for justice.
You have
Bayo, I'm talking. Please mute. I'm talking. Under democracy, how many arms of government do we have? Bayo, please respect yourself. No, we have three.
Three men, yeah.
Yes, we have the executive, we have the legislature, and we have the judiciary. Who is the head of the executive? A governor or a president? That is a governor for a state, a president for the country. In legislature, who is the head of the legislature? In a state, it is the speaker of the house. In judiciary, who is the head of the judiciary? In a state, it is the chief judge of the state. In a country, it is the chief judge of the country. Now, the office of the Attorney General of a country is also the minister. Some cases they will say Attorney General and Minister of Justice, who is an administrative role of the Ministry of Justice. But judiciary are the judges, person that, because they don't relate together. And an Attorney General's boss is to the governor, because as it were, the Attorney General of a state is like the lawyer of the state. the person that sits with the executive and also consult with the legislative to make them understand the tenets of the law. Now, the Chief Justice of Lagos State is not the Attorney General or Commissioner for Justice of Lagos State. Therefore, it is
àwọn èèyàn yìí kan àwọn èèyàn yìí kan mi ti wà ní ọ̀fẹ́ ká sọ̀rọ̀ anyway
Bayo dúró náà
ẹ̀yẹ́ kí sáré bá Suzy sọ̀rọ̀ Arifa ẹnu mọ̀ ẹni sùúrù Aristocrat, this is your platform. Let me speak to Suzy and Arifa before I go now.
Bayo, I'm something. Relax.
Ó ti ń take time jù náà mi ò ní gbogbo time yìí náà mo fẹ́ fi ṣẹ́ náà.
Malo, therefore, an Attorney General cannot be the one that will control the judges of the court. The judge of a court is a career path. Attorney General office is a nomination according to the executive. We need to get it right. Now, in an inquest, yes, the Attorney General is the one that is prosecuting the state, that a criminal case, because it is a case of the state. The Attorney General, through the DPP office, Commissioner of Justice, can write a letter to the magistrate of an inquest that we don't want this person to participate. That is a prayer. It is Baba God's way.
Approved by who?
It is the decision.
Approved by who?
Go on, Suzy. Please ask question. I don't want to waste my time.
Yeah, there's going to be another time for that. Yeah, Arifa want to ask me question. Suzy want to ask me question. So that one need that promosa. Okay.
Okay, my question is going to be 3 in 1. I've been listening to you for like about 2 hours now. What I take from you this evening, and based on my understanding, which transparencies what your group, Baba MOHBAD's team, is lacking with. They are behind on transparency, and that is why we are here today. Now, I remember when Papariano asked you a question, and the answer to that question is not clear to me.
Yeah, because Papariano asked Papariano question, you didn't answer my questions.
Can I finish?
Yeah,
please?
finish. Yeah, go ahead.
Now, it concerned Odumosu. You said you are not aware if Odumosu is being fired, and that is confirmed. And you went ahead.
Sorry. I said I'm not. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me answer that question. I never answered that question because I said I did not hire him. I do not know how he will be fired.
Okay. And you went ahead and back it up by complaining, because I believe that's a complaint, saying that, and I feel, for what I take from you, that the reason why he should be fired, he came out and to somebody else's platform, which is not you people's platform, and give a detailed explanation of what is going on, to be transparent to other people that is not attached to your group. Okay, that don't know what is going on with MOHBAD.
Suzy, you see, let's make it an interactive one. I never said that my group.
I just want to drop it so that you can take it from me.
In all I've said, I've never said group, you people or that people. You understand?
No, that's my language. It's not your language. It's my own language.
I won't be able to answer that question because I don't belong to any group.
Okay.
You people,
okay. Let me
platform,
just finish.
No platform.
Based on what I heard from you this evening, so Odumosu supposed to be fired.
I mentioned the platform he went to. Because he went to
a different. You
I
had
never
a
said
problem.
different. I said he went to Arifa's platform. I didn't mention a different platform. Please don't quote me wrong.
Yes, and that is my language. So,
no, please don't use the wrong language so that somebody will not quote me wrong.
Okay, Baba MOHBAD and his team have a problem with Odumosu because he chose that platform that he